Welcome to Chris Allen's podcast. And here comes the show.
Hey there, my name is Megan Foote, owner of North Star Boudoir Photography, serving Louisville and surrounding counties. We offer a premier boudoir experience at a price point you deserve. Our sessions include a 45-minute pampering, which entails hair and makeup services, as well as food and drinks, and access to a full client closet. And of course, 45 minutes of posing and shooting for fabulous photos that will leave you feeling empowered. Our packages range from $220 to $300. To schedule with us, you can check out our Facebook or Instagram accounts at North Star Boudoir, as well as call or text 502-689-0015. We'd love to have you and help you see the beautiful that you are. Also, if you book with us, please make sure you mention Chris Allen Podcast for a discount.
All right, it's time for the show today because it's a great show today. Today is a great show because thank you, Donald Trump. Bet y'all never thought I'd say that. Last night, or by the time this goes up, it'll probably be 2-3 nights. Donald Trump announced he's going to run for president in 2024 and filed the paperwork with the federal commission, the blah, 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 that you have to turn the paper and say you want to be president, please. And he filed for his super PAC, which already has $100 million he's going to use to run for president. And I don't know, so there's a lot of talk that he's doing it to avoid legal jeopardy, but fact of the matter is all the investigations were already going on before you announced, so they're not going to stop. And yeah, your business is going to probably barred from New York and all that wonderful stuff because you're criminal. Your business practices at the very least were criminal. How much you knew about them? I don't know, but you claim you know everything in your business, so you're kind of a putz. Anyway, so you and the whole thing with Mar-a-Lago with the classified documents, that's not going away either. Unless they decide you did good, which if they decide that you actually did not break any laws, I'll be the first person to not apologize because you're still a putz. No, I'll apologize. I think you're a horrible president. And I think the biggest mistake of your presidency was the people you appointed, not even what you did. Because people give the president too much credit for everything and they hold him accountable for too many things. Because the president does not have as much power as everybody thinks, which that's a failure of our school systems and explaining Congress and bills and laws and how everything actually works. The Schoolhouse Rock video from way back in the day actually teaches more than what they do in class now, or at least people just don't remember it. But that's beside the point. You put up all these people in the midterm elections, all of them backed by you, and they all failed. They all failed. They didn't win because people are sick of your shit. 100% sick of your shit. They're sick of the election denial stuff. They're sick of everything's a conspiracy. The more QAnon people talk, the more regular voters are like, oh my God, these people are fucking crazy. And since you have full on embraced the QAnon world, even playing their theme song, throwing up their symbol, wearing a QAnon pin, people are like, oh, he's part of the crazy. So yes, are you appealing to what you call your base? Yes, you are. But your base is the far right mainstream conspiracy theory people. That's not the Republican Party as a whole, which is what I was afraid of there for a minute. I was afraid for a minute that the Republican Party as a whole had embraced your conspiracy theories and that's where it was going. But you have single-handedly, Mr. Trump, destroyed the Republican Party. You've wiped it out. The current Republican Party is it crumbles. It's disastrous. It's broken, need to be baby pieces. And over the next 2 years, when they have control of the House and all they do is investigate rather than pass anything, people aren't going to like that either, except for your little conspiracy. And it's going to break things apart. And then, if you run for president, if you make it through the primary part, all you're going to do to the primary is destroy people. You're going to destroy people, and you're going to attack your fellow Republicans because you won't be nice. At one point, I think you made fun of one of the Republicans' dick size last time he ran. It was ridiculous. It was in 2016 when you ran. Yeah, y'all have been literally up to him. No, my penis is this big. No, my penis is this big. Y'all, seriously. So, you're going to turn the whole Republican primaries into a circus to the point where whoever wins, even if it's you, is just nobody's going to want to vote for him. You'll have your hardcore Republican base that vote Republican every time so I know people that I respect, that I like very much, that are Republican, and they can't vote Democrat. They refuse. They say it's against their morals just because of the pro-choice, pro-life thing. And you know what? I respect that. But you know what they didn't do? They didn't go vote for any of the people you picked. They just didn't go vote. They're like, in my conscience, I cannot vote for a Democrat, but this person's a putz, so I'm not going to go vote for anybody. I just let everybody else decide. And that's what happened. Like, the good, decent Republicans, because there are good, decent Republicans, don't want to vote for you. They don't want to vote for your people. So I'm saying again, thank you, Trump, because you just handed the next election in a clean sweep to the Democratic Party. The Senate's going to be a clean sweep. House of Representatives is going to be a clean sweep. And the president's going to be a clean sweep. We could run a potato, and the potato would win over you, Trump. That's what's going to happen. And I'm calling it now. And so, Bill Maher, in 2 years, I'm going to send this podcast to you. And I want you to listen to it. And then have me on your show. Because I know what I'm talking about. And actually, what's really going to hurt the Republican Party is y'all are going to have a majority in the House of Representatives. That's going to happen. Which, honestly, having the House of Representatives be Republican and the Senate be Democrat, I think is actually a good thing when it's the same Republicans and the same Democrats. Because there are insane Democrats and there are insane Republicans. We've been really smart so far in the Democrat Party. We give our insane ones a voice because everybody gets a voice. But we don't put them in charge of much, which is kind of a smart thing to do because they're fucking crazy. You guys don't do that. Y'all are literally talking about putting Marjorie Taylor Greene in charge of committees. The last person on the planet that should be in charge of a box of crowns is Marjorie Taylor Greene, let alone of a committee in Congress. All her committee assignments were removed, and it was the best thing that ever happened for Congress. And if y'all give her put her in charge of committees, oh my God. I'm just saying it's going to be a disaster. Disaster. But when y'all spend your entire 2 years doing nothing but subpoenas, because look, people are like, oh, the Democrats were investigating. The Democrats invested one major event, January 6th, which honestly was an insurrection attack on the Capitol. It kind of should have been investigated by Congress and the DOJ. It should have been. Like, I don't know why everybody's mad they did it. The big public hearings, okay, we needed to see what they found. They didn't do a whole bunch of other investigations. All the other stuff going on is state attorney generals and shit going after Trump. It wasn't Congress. Congress did the one. That was it. Got a lot of news, got a headlines, but they did the one. The Republican Party now is talking about literally they want to launch an investigation into Hunter Biden. They want to launch it specifically to his laptop. They want to investigate Biden for what happened in Afghanistan, which was a disaster, but I don't know how he could have done it any better. They want to investigate the money going into Ukraine. They want to just subpoena. Literally, Marjorie Taylor Greene's like, we're going to have a subpoena power now. We're going to go after everything that's ever happened. I'm like, that's not what the people want. People want you guys to pass legislation that helps them. They want y'all to help the people. They don't want you to investigate everything in the world. They want you to do stuff to help them. Do that, and you would win because I'm going to say this. There's some ideals the Republicans have that are actually good that I would support. But y'all get caught up in this whole revenge thing that y'all are on right now. Y'all, seriously, you need to stop with the revenge thing. The revenge thing is no good. The revenge thing is no good. Y'all just got to focus on legislation, help the American people. And actually try to pass stuff that actually helps American people, not just corporations. I don't know when people are going to realize that trickle-down economics has never worked, will never work, and it can't work because rich people are greedy. No, let me rephrase that. Everybody's fucking greedy. So when you give rich corporations a tax break, they don't trickle that money down into the economy. They go, oh shit, we got more money. We got to keep it. Trickle-down economics has never worked. The first time it was proposed, it didn't work. Every time it's been tried to reimpose, it didn't work. It occasionally leads to more jobs, but not usually. Like, it does not work. Y'all need to come up with a new plan besides trickle-down economics to help the American people. Because trickle-down economics does not work. It helps the rich people, and the poor people stay poor. Now, I'm not saying, oh no, we need to go communist and take all the money from the rich and give it to the poor. No, that's not what I'm saying. That's we do have social programs, but I'm not saying we need to go full socialist and take from the rich to give to the poor. But the rich people are already rich. tax them appropriately to fund the government to come up with programs to help the people who are poor to make the world a better place. It is possible. Trickle-down economics has not worked, has never worked, will never work. We need something better. Better. So you take the money from properly taxing the rich people, not increasing their taxes, is properly tax them, make them pay their fair share, and make the corporations pay their fair share, and use that to increase the minimum wage. Give minimum wage people a boost. Why is that so hard? Because I know all you people in Congress don't think about this, but minimum wage is not enough money to cover living on your own with a child. You don't make enough. If I was suddenly knocked down to minimum wage right now, I would lose everything because it's not enough money. You cannot live off minimum wage. And that was what minimum wage was supposed to be. It was supposed to be a living wage. It was supposed to be enough money for you to be I can function in this society. And it's not. It hasn't been for a long time. People in minimum wage have to work 2 jobs. And you're like, oh, we'll just go get a better job. It's not always that easy. Sometimes you have a job that works with your schedule with getting childcare and things like that. And so you have to take the job that you have. And if you're trying, why is that a bad thing? So keep that in mind. Think about that. Trickle-down economics does not work. Now, Trump, again, thank you for running. And by all means, all your little dirty tricks that you do to destroy people, employ them all over the Republican Party that you're going to, and tell everybody how much the Republican Party is horrible, and then try to run as Republican. God, it's going to be a fun show at the very least. Like this podcast is going to have so much to talk about when he's making fun of people and being really racist, and trying to make it sound good. Like, yeah, Mitch McConnell, like you saying the racist stuff about his wife, and people are just like, oh, it's Trump, it's okay. It's really not okay, but it's what's going to happen. I swear if I hear him say that Choco Chow thing one more time, like, look, that's the Angry Ninja Show has been moved on. We're now the Chris Allen podcast. But honestly, somebody needs to ninja kick Trump in the junk for all the racist stuff he says and gets away with. Like, I don't know how he does it. I don't know. I mean, of course, the far right are like, yeah, he says I'm racist. Woohoo, party. He's for us. We don't like Choco Chow either. I'm like, dude, I don't like what she's done as working for him, for one, and what she's done in Kentucky with Mitch McConnell. But, like, let's not even pretend like what he's saying is okay. It's not okay just because I don't know. No, it's not okay. You don't like somebody for a reason. Cool. You don't make fun of their heritage. Come on, man. Whew. No, not okay. All right. Well, breaking news that just popped up. Literally, because I have TweetDeck up and I glance at it as I talk. And it's shocking to me, because I thought he really was going to lose. Mitch McConnell has maintained his leadership of the Republican Party. Yeah. There you go. The Republican Party did something smart. Mitch McConnell, because Mitch McConnell and Trump don't get along. There should be another sign to you, Trump, that they're trying to get away from you. To lead the Congress, the minority in the Senate. But Mitch McConnell will stay in charge, which is good because, Mitch McConnell actually has a history of working with Biden, and they actually tend to get stuff done sometimes, which is a good thing. All right. Again, I'm going to say this again. Thank you, Trump. I appreciate that. Okay. Thank you for running, because I hope they don't run Biden again on the Democratic side, just for the record. I hope they actually find somebody better. I really, really want Pete Buttigieg. Like, I know. I think he's going to be awesome. I think he's really good, but we'll see. Can we just get somebody under 60? Like, under 60. Oh, side note. I'm going to hit on this real quick, because in Kentucky, something happened yesterday. Well, whatever. I recorded in advance. My bad. They legalized some medical marijuana. Yay! I qualify. Fucking yay! Gotta wait January 1st and go back to my doctor. Fucking boo. Boo. But, doesn't matter. I qualify. I qualify. Medical weed. That's good shit, too. I'm just saying, I'm gonna get so high. No. all joking aside, they approved it for just a couple of diseases and terminally ill patients, and it's a good thing. It's going to help these people in pain, and it's going to help people with the brain issues because it helps calm down your brains. Honestly, it helps with my seizures. So yeah, and it's going to be legal. Yay! So thank you, Andy Beshear, for doing that executive order because it couldn't get through Kentucky Congress, even though it's what people want. And I don't understand. Like, if it's what the people want, and all the studies, everything show that it's actually a good thing, why aren't we passing it? Oh, because Congress is a bunch of a-holes. So we get, look, I know all you people in Kentucky are all, Republican. Republican, but I want to legalize weed. Well, no Republicans passing that. They're all stopping it. So maybe make a change. Just saying. Something to think about. All right, guys. You all have a wonderful, wonderful day. And I hope everybody has a wonderful week. And this week, it's been almost a podcast every day. And that's my new goal. Try to get you at least one podcast every day. I make no promises. Life gets busy. Things happen. I do have another job. But I hope you guys are enjoying what I'm giving. And I'm going to say it. Thank you guys for supporting the show. Thank you guys for supporting my sponsors. Thank you for listening. Thank you, because I've been doing this for a lot of years, and this is the first time, like, I'm not making a profit, but I'm breaking even, which is nice, because it costs money to do the show. So thank you guys. Thank everyone. And most importantly, thank you, Donald Trump. All right, guys, I hope you enjoyed the show wherever you're listening to this show. If you're listening to the Chris Allen Show, awesome. If you're listening to the Jason E. Jones Show, even better. We look forward to bringing you more contact. And if you want to help us out with that, you can hit us up at www.patreon.com/worstjokes and help fund the show. If you want to reach out to us, you can reach out to us at cman234 at Twitter, at @cman234 at Twitter. You can find on Facebook the Chris Allen Podcast. You can find Jason on Facebook, the Jason E. Jones Podcast. You can also find him on Twitter too. Just search for the Jason E. Jones Podcast, and you'll find him. We're all there. We're all here for you. If you want to reach out to us, you can reach out to an email at asktheangryninja@gmail.com. You want to be on the show? Reach out. Hit us up. We'll get you on the show. Interview. You want to come tell a joke? Tell a joke. We're all here. If you have an outrageous story, I'd love to hear it. We'll put that up too. So just let us know. And if you have anything you want to hear, let us know. Twitter's the best way just to let you know. So everybody have a wonderful, wonderful day. Talk to you later. Bye.